us a message here, which is kind of important. It's kind of important, and that message is, the best medicine. Because I know, for the most part, people say laughter is the best medicine, but which, there's some validity to that. But the best medicine really is, I would say, the Most High in His Word. Like, it doesn't matter like what you're going through, right? It could be, for example, it could be financial troubles. It could be, healing or trouble healing and stuff like that. And I wrote some scriptures down, when it comes to each one. Like when it comes to the financial one, you have Luke 6:38, Isaiah 41:10, Matthew 6:31-34, Philippians 4:19, and Psalm 37:21. And when it comes to healing, like trouble healing, and when it comes to like scriptures and stuff, you have 2 for Jeremiah, and then you have 2 for Psalm. For Jeremiah, you have 17:14 and 33:6. With Psalm, you have 41:3 and 17:22. Proverbs 17:22 also, and James 5:15. These are just a few for each one. I know there's more. I just didn't want to, because I'll be here all day with all kinds of scriptures. But those are just a few. Like when it comes to each one, like I said, for financial troubles or even trouble healing. But at the end of the day, we just have to realize we have to lean on the Lord a little bit more when it comes to facing those troubles, like healing and, financially and stuff like that. And just be confident, right? And knowing that He's fighting for you, right? And also to understand that He gives us what we need, to be able to get through every situation, even when it feels like, there's no way out. Because I know there's been instances where all of us have been in situations and we might have prayed and did everything right, but things just wasn't working out, so then you probably start to think like what's going on and everything, right? So like there's no way out. Sometimes it's like when you're so far in that situation, it's hard to really see maybe like why this isn't happening or whatever. Maybe from the outside you can kind of see a little bit like everything around you, so it's probably easier for somebody from the outside to have a better, I guess, take on the situation as opposed to you being in it. Because when you're so far in a situation, it's going to be difficult to really see why things really aren't working out the way that it is. So when it comes to that, I always feel is just to stay prayed up and know that, like I said before, he gives us what we need. Maybe that thing is patience when we didn't have that before. So just to be patient, everything's going to work out, and you just have to believe that He's going to help you get through that situation, whatever, so just something to keep in mind. I just wanted to give like a brief synopsis on this, like when it comes to the best medicine in the world is the Most High in His Word. So and there's some scriptures like I mentioned before. I know there's probably a lot of others, but just a few, when it comes to those things and stuff like that. So but yeah, with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all continue to stay safe, stay hydrated, and continue to be blessed and encouraged. Y'all have a good one.